Um, this stream could potentially be significantly shorter than most of my streams. I was gonna do this 2 hours ago, and then I fell asleep. And then 2 hours before that, and then I fell asleep. It's currently 2 a.m. and all the boys are online. And knowing their schedules, I really only have like 2 hours until they end. I still want to hang with them, but I want to get 16 out of the way still, because I know I'm significantly close to finishing the games I have been in ever. So here's what I'm gonna do. At least for the sake of the stream, I am going to complete this quest onward and then just stop there. I'm gonna see if I can get through onward, and then I'm just gonna cut it. I don't know how far I am in this quest. I could do like this and then another boss fight and it would be done in 20 minutes. But I'm gonna see how far that takes me. So yeah. Here we go. Well, intro. The most 609 flash came back to another hit. Final Fantasy 16. I just woke up. Alright. Let's get ourselves a move on.
Out of my sight, wretch. Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Caravan stops next to the trek.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spotted. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
If these are like actually a bunch of kids that we could just beat their ass, ooh baby. I'm not going to elaborate on anything, but all I'll say is that for the 13 years of servitude Clive had to deal with, he's going to have a field day.
Fish for sale! Fresh sorted and smoked! Can I interest you? Ah, sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help her. To help you find the pickpockets.
Is that so? Suppose I better tell you what I know then. For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the children who stole their passes were dirty, dressed in rags.
Actual kids then? I was right. Clive's about to murder the next generation before they even get a chance. 13 years of servitude.
Street urchins, by the sound of it. We get a lot around here.
Orphans from the wars.
A few, perhaps. You saw the refugees gathered by the entranceway? They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond. Some of them take it as an opportunity to rid themselves of unwanted baggage.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves known to the children at some point.
And so should we.
You should start with the children around here, then. I doubt they're the ones involved, but they might have heard something.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Well, like I said, you have to remember, Clive spent 13 years as a slave, so I'm like 99% certain that he spoke to a lot of people around his age who were also put into that position. So it shouldn't be too hard for him. Well, now it would be. But like, I'm trying to base this off of stuff that Clive has gone through. It doesn't seem as like I'm about to slaughter the next generation as I joked about. Oh, wait. I think this is where the... It's a really good shot, Clive. It's a good shot of that. I think this is where they're going to lead into that traitor girl that was in Dalmekia. Probably. Probably. Because she's still around.
Excuse me?
What do you want? I don't have any money.
It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We just want to talk.
What about?
We've heard that some very bad people are making children like you steal from travelers. We need to know who's behind it so we can stop them.
One thing about Clive's voice actor that I just noticed here that I really like is that when he went up to this girl, his voice got lighter and higher as a way to not seem as threatening as his normal, like, deep, honcho, admittedly really attractive voice is. Yeah, that's good. That's really good stuff. Whoever directed that for this voice actor did a really good job. Because if that was me or anybody else that I know, I'm pretty sure we would have just kept going. And then we would have gotten criticized on Twitter or YouTube or Instagram or... Can you tell that I just woke up? Alright, I'm gonna stop rambling. Clive's a good voice actor. His voice actor is really good. I'm really tired. I'm really tired.
I don't know much about it really, but my friend Honza, he said he got a job doing something dangerous.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and ask.
Do you know where your friend might be?
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Get it, boy.
Am I crazy or have I heard this song before? I feel like I didn't hear this song back in the inn outside Dalmekia. Did I hear this in outside Dalmekia or did I not? I feel like I'm going crazy. I don't think I heard this in Dalmekia because I do really like this track. This is a very nice song. But I feel like I've heard it before. I could be crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. It's 2 a.m. God. This game is so long. This game is so long.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
This game is so long.
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
I just really like the way Clive's voice actor... I missed the trash can. I just really like the way Clive's voice actor delivers these lines. Also, why did they call him a donkey? They didn't need to say that about Goots. Also, when the kid said guts, my brain went to Goots, so I thought he was going to say string us up by our Goots. And that was it. Like Berserk. Like Berserk. Oh dear. I'm very tired.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Do it again. We promise.
I like how the kids are called Scamp and Scallywag. I'm gonna start using that lingo in PlayStation parties. We could call Dino a scamp and a scallywag for what he did on killing for yesterday. Okay, well, now I'm just sad. Now I'm just sad. Wait a second. So if that kid was a scamp and the other one's a scallywag, if we're doing S words, what is Hansa? Is that like a pirate word? I can't remember. I can't think straight. Well, I am. I'm just exhausted. Oh, I remember what I was going to say now properly. Jill, I really don't know if you should be the one going after this child. I really don't think it'll be a good look if people see a man as giant as Clyde chasing after a child as small as Hansa through a market. This is not going to be a good look for him. That's just me, though.
Did you see a boy run past? He stole something from a friend of mine.
There was a boy ran back there towards the Chocobo pen, but...
Thank you.
No matter how urgent the situation, Clive always has the opportunity. Not that opportunity. No matter how urgent, sorry, wait, let me yawn. No matter how urgent the situation, Clive always takes the chance to show to give proper manners. Yup. Proper manners.
It's all right, Hunter. I'm not going to hurt you. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Like I've got a choice.
I feel like I've heard this kid's voice after someone else.
Making you steal for them. Who are they?
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but bread doesn't come for free. Didn't come at all half the time, before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone else. Someone they could push around easier.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
Goots is a massive motherfucking guy. Like I knew he was big, like taller than Clive big, but Jesus, that was terrifying how he walked into my screen.
You're... him!
I'm screenshotting Goots saying you're him so I can use it on other people as a reaction.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their gill, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo?
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just her back and a blade. Theodore, at your service. Sorry about before.
Theodore, what do you know of the cast stones?
Okay, hold on. I was gonna say this earlier, and I'm like 99% certain most people who saw that cutscene for the first time also did. One, I got fucking jump scared. From the waist down, he looks like Sid, so I almost had a fucking heart attack. Two, his hair looks very reminiscent of young Clive. which is a way to say his hair looks stupid. But he looks like a mixture of young Clive and Sid, and I don't like it.
Vultures who have made Boklad their hunting ground. They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees any further hardship. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame him for what they've made him do. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the stones, some other poor souls would have. On pain of death, most likely. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocketing. Then we all want the same thing.
Oh, that was it? Oh, no, that was to catch a thief, not Onward. It was a story quest, my bad. Alright.
I'm sorry.
So, what's the plan?
What else? We find the cast stones and we crush them. You get your trader's pass back, and I make Boklad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right then. Hansa, where are they camped? Don't worry. They'll never know you told us.
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect the passes. Meet us outside the gate. I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail. Said they'd string me up.
We'll try it this time. Which way were they going?
Back down the road towards Leitney's Cleft.
To Leitney's Cleft, then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Two things. One, Hansa's a smarter kid than me. Two, am I crazy, or have I, like, only just now begun to notice the, like, the gimmick? Game rotation? I know I used it in a word. A sentence, I said it before. When Adultery in Chapter 2 came out. I can't remember what it was. If the game's what was it? Because it applies to 16, but I can't remember what word I used for it. What was it? I know it wasn't gimmick. I'm thinking wrestling. Gameplay loop. Yes, if the gameplay loop... Okay, I know now. Maybe I'm just stupid for not noticing significantly earlier, but I'm 99% certain that that 16's gameplay loop is just go to a place to get to another place, deal with local atrocity, get Bruce, finish it. Wait, no, go to a place on a place on the path to get to another place, deal with a local atrocity, get a Bruce that helps you deal with a local atrocity easier, finish local atrocity, boss fight. And that's how it's been for the past 40 hours of gameplay. Alright, yeah. So now we're in the phase of getting a Bruce to deal with the local atrocity easier. Ah, fuck my head. I need to drink some water. But let me kill a couple cast stones first. By the way, cast stone's one of the stupidest names I've ever heard. Like they're throwing rocks at people or something? Is that the joke? I don't know. This game is really pretty. Hopefully my PlayStation doesn't explode before I'm done. I can quite literally just walk it. Oh, hell no. They're a bunch of vagabonds and rogues. Thieves, even. How do they know? Oh, they're probably pointing at Theo, not Clive. let's get this over with.
I doubt these were the ringleaders, but at least we know we're on the right track. Ready, go?
We got company! That's the lot.
Note to self. Note to self. Well, yes, but note to self. I can do a dodge to cancel the Wicked Wheel animation. Ooh, baby.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum. The leaders of the Cuth.
Look, I know it's a video game, but how can they hear them from this far away?
Stones, I take it.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them any.
We're ready when you are, Theodore.
Oh, I'm ready.
Fuck! It's that guard from Falkland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Not Wicked Wheel. I remember I said earlier how I fucked it up. I meant to say gouge. I think I did say gouge, but I'm just gonna say it again. I can use a dodge to cancel the gouge animation, which is good for me to know. Alright, let me shut up the fight. Sick W, guys. Alright. That's that.
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Faster!
No need to ride from here.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail. And their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and the passes they were stealing. I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and Theo's return will tell. Speaking of whom, welcome home, dear brother.
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will. Thank you.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it all?
Of course. I'll make some space in the storeroom. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't do to leave without introducing yourself properly. Would it now? Sid. Don't look so shocked. We're on the same side.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the Crimson Caravans are always happy to help those in need. For a small fee, we will move anything that needs moving. Be that goods to market, or bearers away from it.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor.
The honor is ours.
Here, Clive. This is for you.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in, lower ones. That mark is proof that you're a friend to us both.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish you a safe onward journey. Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan, but if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say, 9 million?
We'll try the caravan. Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Out of my sight, wretch.
I'm doing all these side quests off camera. I am too sleepy to do side quests on a regular, like, one on stream basis right now.
What I really want to be is a blacksmith. I'm gonna do an apprenticeship or something, man.
Here you are, Goots.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in Gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Annabella's voice actor needs a goddamn award. I'm being dead serious. She needs an award for making one of the most Ooh, I hate this bitch. Whoever voiced Annabella needs a genuine fucking award for being able to do such an incredible job at making me hate a character. I fucking hate this bitch so much. Oh my god. And this is stuff that we didn't see at first with this cutscene between her and Dion. It cut off when he asked, if I remember correctly, it cut off when he asked what she knows of his blood. So I'm not entirely understanding here, but I'm thinking Annabella just lied. And because Sylvester's a simp, I guess he just believed her. He just believed her over his own son. And so the astrologers, considering that she's a Rossfield by blood. So I could be wrong. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Well, she's not a Rossfield by blood, but you know what I mean. I could be wrong, but that's at least what I'm getting from this. They're going a lot of different directions here.
Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Why do characters in Final Fantasy games... Do you get it? Because Phoenix and Bahamut. Why do characters in Final Fantasy games shake hands like that? They use their entire forearm instead of just their hand.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
He's on his way to GOAT status. I've been telling y'all since the last part of the game. Dion is on his way to GOAT status. Wait a second. Wait a second. If I'm correct, am I crazy? No, wait, over here must have been the Mother Crystal. Drake's Fang. So what the hell is this? The crystalline dimension. So it's here first and then Waloed. Okay. Alright. For years, Drake's Tale provided this relatively tiny nation with a wide regional influence over the foreign nations of the same size. There are 2 Mother Crystals left.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
And they're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that.
I have a small hunch that it's slowly starting to become less about the Mother Crystal, more about the, war that's about to happen. But okay, Clive.
We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Yeah, I thoroughly believe Clive is the sad drunk when he's drunk. He drinks to just... He drinks to just yell about his feelings at the bartender. Oh, they pulled up already, huh? Oh, they pulled up already. They pulled up already. Domeki ain't fuck around. What the hell? They pulled up already.
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal.
What the fuck? Okay, Torgal. Just hops then, I suppose.
This way.
Fire in the sky. Alright. I should end here. I should, actually. I should, yeah. How long has it been? It hasn't been an hour. Alright, I'll go until we hit the hour mark. I'll go for as long as we can until we hit the hour mark.
I'm sure Goose is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Those were Imperial dragoons.
This track fucks. Wait, I may have missed a few chests. Okay. So, I'm 99% certain this is Dalmekia. I'm pretty sure the Dalmecs just pulled up now. In the dead of night. Unfortunately, the main protagonist is here, so... We're about to get ourselves involved in another war that has nothing to do with us initially, but I don't give a fuck. Give me a second. Alright. I checked around, there are no chests, let's run this shit.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
Holy shit, Clive might be onto something because of what Dion said. This might actually just be Dion sending a bunch of his troops after the Empire. Clive, what the hell was that? Fucker. Alright.
Ward secured, Captain. None of the enemy forces remain. They gather the men. You press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is the throne of the Nectar.
Yeah, they're literally. Yeah, this is Dion sending his troops after the Imperial capital. Capital? Council.
Let's go.
This is quite literally Dion Sandbreck versus Annabella Sandbreck. And they're going after Annabella and Olivier. This is sick, actually. I really like how they're writing this.
Ah, no goods left.
Where in Gregor's name did you come from? Intruders! Defend the gate!
This is quite a good number of them. I need to take down the birds first. Elite War. Are these baby dragons that are training for war? Bravely default ass. Dude, I fucked up the Deadly Embrace twice. Alright. Alright. Let's continue on.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
Stop! In the name of His Highness!
Nice try. Hold on, kids. We're coming.
Okay, I'm gonna do this next section of fights and then I'm done. This here, and then I'll call it back, but I'll probably come back in like an hour or so. Maybe. And then we'll just call this the part 11 continuation. Alright. Give me that. Get parried, motherfucker. Okay. Alright. It's only 3:10. 3:10? 3:10? Huh. Need to do it just a bit more. Just a little bit longer. I'll know I'll find a section where I can end it. The fuck, bro? Don't get the fuck. Okay, wait. Here is probably where I can end it because it's a big door. So it's probably going to lead to a mini boss, another big cutscene. So I'll call it here. But later, I'll come back. Part 11 continuation to straight part 12. And we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it, that's for sure. I think I'm actually just going to save all these points for Bahamut. I think that's what I'll do. I'll save all these points for the inevitable Bahamut grab. Okay. These are the Gav Auto Jill Target quest. I'm not saving over 3 and 4. This, though. Alright. Okay. Alright, save there. An hour deep. I'll be back later, hopefully, to continue on. Without further ado, for now, as much as 9 Flash Kim signing off. I'll see you all in the next one.